What's up, guys? This video is a response to another one of my subscribers' questions. He asked me how I feel about gangs and if it's worth joining one or should you join one. So I'll start with the first part of the question. I have encountered so much gang activity in my life as a result of being incarcerated, both as a juvenile and as an adult. The reality of prisons, at least where I am, is that they are run by gangs, okay? So if you are a non-gang member, non-affiliated, you are the minority in the prison system, all right? And what I've observed is that most people join gangs because they don't have anything else. They have nothing. For the most part, these are guys who don't have an actual father or a male role model in place of the father. Somebody that they could look up to, gain wisdom from, acquire knowledge from, and who can guide them in the right way. So basically, people are in an unfortunate situation and circumstance. Most of the time, it's poverty related, where they have nobody and they're just left to fend for themselves, put into the streets to figure shit out. And that's, for the most part, the reason why people end up in gangs, okay? I have never joined a gang. I've had a lot of contact with gang members and gang leaders, okay? Most of the gangs that I've encountered have tried to get me to become one of them. And my response was always the same. Why the fuck would I join you? What the fuck do I benefit from joining you? I'm strong on my own. I'm smart on my own. I stand on my own 2 feet. I can fight. I'm not afraid. I'm not a victim. So what the fuck benefit do I get from joining your fucking little group? And they were shocked with that question, with that kind of response. But that's really the truth. That's how I felt. And the answer is I would gain nothing. I stand to lose so much by being affiliated with a whole group of people where now I have this name tagged on me forever, and any one of these fucking people do something stupid and it automatically reflects negative on me. In addition, I told them that after I explained why I benefit nothing, how much they benefit. You benefit greatly from bringing me on, because for the most part, you guys are fucking low IQ. Nobody's fucking super intelligent. Nobody has fucking leadership skills. Nobody is super fucking able to bring everyone together and lead in the right way, in a strong way. So I stand to lose a lot, but I benefit nothing. So I never, ever came close to even considering joining a gang. For me, it was a lose-lose. I would never do it, okay? I'm not trying to be insulting to people out there who are gang members, but what I'm saying is true. For the most part, the average, meaning you factor in the good, the bad, the strong, the weak, putting everybody together and coming up with the average gang member is not about shit. He doesn't have a bright future ahead of him. Trust me. Okay? He's not very smart. He's not very strong on his own. He doesn't know about fucking honor. He's not very moral. He's just in a real bad situation in life. A lot of it his own fault, a lot of it not. Circumstantial. But what I would advise to you guys out there as far as joining a gang, should you join a gang, the most important thing to remember is whatever difficulties you're going through right now, that you even have to think along those lines, if that was a good idea or a possibility for you, remember that this will pass. You're in one chapter of your entire book of life. And to make a decision in one chapter very early on in life especially, that's going to stick with you forever, it's always a bad choice. Don't do it. Do not do it, because once you join, you're done. You can't get out. You're in forever. You are forever bound to that gang. Most of the gangs, they don't let you go. You can't just reform yourself and say, hey, you know, I'm in my 30s now, so I don't really want to be doing that same shit we were doing as teenagers and in our 20s. I want to, you know, have a family and start. Fuck that. They don't want to hear that shit. You are in, and you are required to do things for them to benefit the gang. You're always going to be paying your dues to the gang, and you're going to be on call for them basically at any time in your life. So even if you're fucked up now, you're not going to stay fucked up forever. And one day, if you do join the gang, you're going to reach a point where you don't want anything to do with that shit anymore. You're going to realize that the gang life, all it ends in is fucking murdered or in prison. That's it. There's no other option. Especially because of what I just said, that you can't just quit. So you're fucked. It's a lose-lose for you also, as it was for me. And you'll reach a point in your life where you don't want anything to do with it anymore, and then you're stuck. You're stuck. And that one decision you made so long ago when you were young, at your worst and most difficult times, will come back and haunt you. Okay? Another thing is, as far as society goes, gang members are looked down on, guys. And they're not respected. They may be respected among the young, weak, impressionable fucking punks, but they're not respected by anybody real. Trust me when I tell you. I have come across and sat down and dealt with many, many gang members who were mostly leaders who were very solid. Very solid. That's why I had the relationships I did with them, because they were very solid people themselves. But as I said earlier, for the most part, the average one is not that. He's nothing fucking great. He's not anything to fucking, be proud of or to look up to or to try to emulate. And when you join the gang, another unfortunate reality is you have to fight whenever they fight. So you go to jail and you join a gang for protection. You think this is going to be the right move and you'll avoid problems like this. The opposite is true. Now, whenever something happens with any one of those people in any fucking unit at any fucking time, you better fucking react, and you have no choice but to fight immediately, even if it's against your own friend. I could be friends with a man, and we could eat together, work out together, and fucking talk and share stories together, and I be in a gang, and something happen where a fight just pops off, and I have no choice. I gotta fucking attack my own friend now. I don't ever want to be under those kind of rules where another man will tell me what to do. I would never ever fucking join any kind of group like that where I have a leader above me, because in my mind, who the fuck are you to be the leader? You personally. They're fucking nothing for me. Most of these guys are just fucking thugs who didn't have a good opportunity in life and who were never able to get the guidance that men need from another male figure. That's what's lacking. That's why most of these guys are there. Most of the young kids I work with in the juvenile detention center also, same thing. A lot of them are gang members. And when I ask them, what the fuck made you join a gang? You're 15 years old. And they explain to me the same thing I explained to you guys. That there's nothing. There's just the fucking streets, and that's it. And in the streets, it was always easier for them and better for them to stand in a group than to stand alone. So for all the reasons that I've mentioned, guys, my advice to you is get that shit out of your head. Do not fucking join any gang. Be better than that. Be strong on your own, like me. Stand on your own 2 feet and have the ability to fight your own battles. You don't need fucking help. You don't need backup to call. And you definitely don't want to be in a position where you have to fight somebody else's battles for something that you may not even agree with. And you may end up in prison for the rest of your life for doing some dumb shit that some dumb gang member forced you to do. And when I say forced, they threaten you that if you don't do this, they're going to fucking stab you. So you really don't have a choice once you join. So please, guys, take my advice on this. The gang members out there, don't take fucking insult and start talking shit to me about it. Everything I fucking said is true. And if anybody has any fucking reason to argue and tell me that I'm wrong or feel that I'm not speaking correctly, comment and we'll find out how it goes. All right? I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I'll talk to you next time.